10.
What do you think of this suit?
You look great.
I don't want to look great.
Honey, I put years of research into this. The answer to any question about how you look is you look great. And you're really putting a stick in my spokes here.
But do I look lawyerly?
You look perfect, Mom. Tough, smart, compassionate.
Thank you. What about this pen?
Tough, smart, compassionate.
Warm, motherly, softens the image.
This thing is rigged.
I know you think I'm being silly, but I have a full day of interviews tomorrow, and they're all important. If I get an internship with a good law firm, we'll have a lot of extra money coming in.
Who cares about money? What about your gray suit with your navy blouse, scalloped collar, low heels, minimal mascara, light blush, and don't be late?
George has got the momentum.
Yeah, but bad weather this time of year could be a factor.
Don't forget conditioning. We're in the crunch time now.
Didn't I teach you boys anything? You can logic the whole thing through, lay out all the statistics you want, but ultimately, it's got to come down to your gut.
And your gut says?
Tennessee.
I can't believe you guys are betting on the beauty pageant.
Tuesday's a slow night on ESPN. Was this or a rodeo from Argentina? Hey!
Things got really hairy down at the hospital. Guy's heart literally exploded in his chest. I thought I was going to be in the operating room all night.
So what happened?
He died. So, what'd I miss?
Just the opening number. The girls all got dressed up as their state food. I was really surprised at how well the young lady from Nebraska carried off that side of beef.
Enjoy it now, guys. A few more years, and there won't be any more beauty pageants. No more high-heel shoes, no more Vanna White, no more cheerleaders.
Hey, Tom, make her stop.
Okay, honey, thanks. We got the picture. You're scaring the guys.
This is great. Look at me. Marty Heslov watching a beauty pageant.
Doris wouldn't let me watch.
But hey, now I can watch whatever I please, because I'm a free man. Who knows? Later, they watch.
Hey, I dated her.
Which one?
Her. Right there.
You went out with the girl from Idaho?
Yeah.
That girl.
Yeah.
On the TV.
I'm not sure why you're having such a hard time following this, Herb.
You did not go out with her.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did, I'm sure. I recognize the banner.
I'm gonna have to call you on this one, Vince. If you're gonna say stuff like that, you're gonna have to prove it.
How am I supposed to do that?
Right now, in the car, Atlantic City. Let's go.
Whoa, you're gonna drive 8.5 hours just to prove that Vince didn't date a girl?
Yeah, because this has got to stop. This is too much. This is worse than that story you made up about parking with Miss Pasamato, our driver's ed teacher.
I didn't make that up.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. And believe me, it wasn't easy. 2 steering wheels.
Come on, let's go.
Well, you're really going?
Yeah. You want to come?
Sure, let me ask my wife. She said no.
They just got in the car and left?
Yeah?
So Vince and Herb are on their way to Atlantic City?
Actually, Vince and Herb and Coach, in case it comes down to a decision. Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. McManus. Uh-huh. A D?
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, right. No. We'll be there tomorrow. Okay. Did you get a D on a French test, Phoebe?
There was nothing I could... Phoebe?
Did you get a D, Phoebe?
Well, see, I did a really stupid thing. I misread the directions, so everything was in the wrong tense.
Phoebe's never gotten less than an A before. I'm gonna mark this on my calendar. We'll call it D-Day.
Did you talk to the teacher, Phoebe? Because maybe you could take a makeup.
I was too embarrassed.
Look. We'll be in there tomorrow. We'll straighten it out.
You know, I can't tomorrow. The interviews.
Okay, I'll straighten it out alone. I'm a parent. I can straighten. We'll get this cleared up.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna go upstairs now.
All right.
That's it? No punishment? No lecture?
Well, if you paid a little more attention in school, you...
I meant for her.
Come on, Herbie. Get antsy. Let me drive.
It's too soon!
We've been on the road for hours.
I can't feel my arms. Is that a bad sign? You can't drive, Vince. I just had the car for 2 weeks. It's not even broken in yet. I can't feel my legs now.
Hang in there, Coach. There's gonna be a lot of beautiful women to see.
They'll have to visit me back here. No one's gonna be visiting you, Coach, because Vince doesn't really know any of the contestants.
All right, Herbie. Let's up the bet. All right? If I win, I get to drive this baby for a month.
Well, what if I win?
I'll trade spots with Coach, ride home in the hatch.
So, if you win, I have to give up my $80,000 car for a month, and if I win, you ride home in the back? I'm paralyzed. You're on.
Wow, you got so many kinds of ice cream. Doris only bought one kind. She got that fat-free frozen fruit stuff. Look at this. Rocky Road, chocolate mint, butter pecan. Whoa, I am a happy man. Happy. I'm gonna take the whole carton. What I don't eat, I'm gonna smear all over myself.
Poor Marty. Keeps going on and on about how great it is to be away from Doris. Meanwhile, she's all he talks about.
He's all you talk about.
Yeah, but we're still a couple.
If you were a senior partner at a law firm and I was coming in for an interview, what would be the very first thing you would ask me?
You want to fool around?
He's not gonna ask that.
No, I mean, you want to fool around. Kids are upstairs. The guys are on the road. Marty's smearing ice cream on himself. I see a window of opportunity.
Do you want me to get this job or don't you?
Yeah. I was just saying to the guys, the 60 hours a week you put in at law school don't keep you out of the house enough.
Close your eyes. Go on. Now picture yourself on a beautiful Caribbean beach. The sun's beating down.
Sunblock.
You got a cold pina colada in your hand.
Well, these things cost like $8.
The waves are lapping gently around your feet.
Oh, now, where in the Caribbean are we? I mean, can we really afford this place?
We can now because we have 2 incomes.
Ah.
All the years of study and hard work have finally paid off. 2 incomes, Tom. It's nice, isn't it?
Julio, another colada, por favor.
Hey, Jess, will you come in here for a sec?
Me? What's the catch?
No catch. You've been my brother for almost 10 years now. Thought I'd invite you in.
Nice. How do you keep it so clean? Do you have someone come in?
Can I ask you something?
Maybe.
You know how you always screw up in school?
Yeah.
Well, don't you just sort of feel bad for Mom and Dad? I mean, don't you feel like you're letting them down?
Why would I feel bad about getting bad grades? I don't think I can do any better. You're not taping this, are you?
No.
I'm not gonna make the same mistake you did. You give them A's right off the bat. You peaked too early. You got nowhere to go.
Okay, thanks for stopping by. See ya.
That D you got in French, it wasn't a mistake, was it?
No.
You lied to Mom and Dad, didn't you?
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Both my children in one room? Do I have a birthday coming up?
I was just showing Phoebe my book report. Got a C-.
Good work, son. Yeah? There they go, working towards that bike, huh? Go ahead, I'll be there in a second. You okay?
Yeah. There's just this problem.
Don't worry about this grade thing, sweetie. I told you, I'll take care of it. It was a mistake. End of story.
I know, it's just... Thanks, Dad.
Any news from Atlantic City?
Nope. And we're keeping the phone lines open, too, because Lord knows the whole nation wants to know. Was Vince right or was Herb? I barely slept a wink.
I sense you're not taking this as seriously as Tommy and I here, Linda. I'm not sure you realize what's at stake.
Oh, I think I do. Two 38-year-old men and their coach on a quest for truth at the Jersey Shore. Or at the very least, 23-year-old girls.
Oh, so you do know.
Call me if you can after your meeting, okay? Or I'll try and call you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You see? That's another thing I don't have to do now that I'm single. No checking in for Heslov.
You're right, Marty. Partner for life, smaller phone bills. It's a tough call.
Look, I know this is rough on you, but you're gonna have to let go of Doris. There's no future there, baby. She's gone, Tommy. Gone. Adios. Sayonara. Say goodbye.
I'll give it a try.
I must say, this is one interview I have really been looking forward to.
Thank you, Mr. Schuster.
This is a very impressive resume. Grades, recommendations from professors, and I love that suit.
Really?
Tough, smart, compassionate, and yet the pin softens the whole image.
I think I could really be happy here.
As a clerk, you'll be spending 90% of your time doing research. You'll be in a small box-like office, no windows, shackled to your desk.
Sort of like veal.
You won't meet any of the clients. You'll write a lot of important memos which our counselors will take under advisement.
Meaning they won't read them.
But if you stick to it, in a few years, you'll be able to write your own ticket. And in the meantime, you'll be getting paid $25 an hour.
Wow.
Is that a good wow, or should I be going higher?
Both.
You know, it's been years since I met with one of Phoebe's teachers. Usually they just send thank you notes.
I'll get straight to the point.
Right.
As I mentioned to you on the phone, Phoebe received a D on her last exam.
And as a conscientious teacher, naturally you were concerned. It turns out it was a simple misunderstanding. Phoebe misread the directions. Could have happened to anybody.
She did not misread the directions. She received a D because she deserved a D.
Jeez, lighten up.
She's having a great deal of difficulty in this class. She's floundering. And for the last 3 days, she has been avoiding class altogether by hiding out in the nurse's office complaining of a stomach ache.
What are you saying? My daughter fakes stomach aches to get out of class?
This is what happens when kids start to fall by the wayside.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second there. Are you telling me that my daughter, the toast of the teacher's lounge, is falling by the wayside? I am this close to challenging you to a duel.
Now look, I like Phoebe.
Of course you like Phoebe. How could you not like Phoebe?
Perhaps she would be better off with another language, one for which she has an aptitude.
You know, I've just about had it with your she can't cut it attitude. But that's so typical of you French, isn't it? No one can speak like you, or cook like you, or paint like you. So damn superior. Well, I had one of your crummy French cars once. Couldn't go past 35 without blowing up. Let's talk about World War II for a tiny minute. Couldn't decide which side you're going to be on till you saw I was going to win, could ya? And French dressing, it's poor man's Thousand Island, if you ask me. It's going great.
Hey, Coach, sorry about your back.
No, really, I'm fine. Oh, look, I found another quarter.
Hey, excuse me, miss. I recognize you. The other girls voted you Miss Congeniality.
Oh, yeah, I'm a real party gal.
How'd you do in the contest?
Third runner-up. Yeehaw, whoopee. I spent $2,500 on this gown, and what do I get? Nothing. I need a drink.
Sweet girl. Surprised she didn't win.
Okay, here we are, room 214.
Still have time to back out, Vince. Save face.
Are you kidding?
One sec.
Vinny!
What happened to the little sign with our name on it?
Can I help you?
It was wood. It said Heslov in bold letters. Had some flowers on it or something.
They were birds. Is that it? You want the sign?
I'd like to come in.
You're not coming in.
I can't come into my own living room? Take a look around? Run my fingers along the sofa?
The sofa's gone, Marty.
Get rid of the sofa?
There was sort of a small fire.
If I could just come inside for 1 minute.
Listen, Marty, there's nothing left, okay?
Wait, look, Doris, just hear me out. I made a mistake.
A mistake is having red wine with fish. Not sleeping with your high school girlfriend. Bye-bye. Hey.
Yeah?
You're lucky. It was flame retardant.
I don't understand. Why didn't you just tell me the truth?
I tried. Every time I open my mouth, you get that look. The she's my daughter, isn't she great look. I didn't want to disappoint you.
You could never disappoint me. You're incredibly beautiful, terrifically talented, amazingly smart. Wait, those are good things.
Short of going to war with France, Dad, what will convince you that I'm not good at French?
All right, I guess it's possible, remotely possible, that you're not great at French.
Yes!
I didn't have talent for it either. Hey, maybe this is genetic. This whole thing could be my fault.
Dad.
Sorry.
So can I drop the class?
No. Just because you're not going to make the starting lineup doesn't mean you shouldn't play. You got to risk it. You got to take your shot.
What if you miss?
You take another shot. You hang in there and fight. Because they do give medals for second place. They just don't play your anthem.
So, second's okay with you?
Look, this may be a bad thing about me, but anything you want to do, I'm going to believe you can do. And anything you want to do, I'm going to believe you can be the best. But second place, third place, 103rd place, in a boat with a goat, there's nothing you could ever do that can make me not love you. Not anything. I'm your father.
Oh, and one more thing.
Why would I feel bad about getting bad grades? They don't think I can do any better. You're not taping this, are you?
Jesse!
You listen to me. The law is clear here. You throw that old lady out in the street, and you'll be dealing with this office until hell freezes over.
Hi.
Is it getting cold in here?
I'm Linda McManus.
McManus, remind me. Immigration, harassment.
I'm not a client. I'm here for the interview.
The interview's over. You're hired.
Wow, I did really well, huh?
Okay, you're right. You deserve better. Here. Listen, this is a great experience. You're gonna learn a lot. Blah, 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 blah. Your desk is over here.
You know, there's a lot going on in here. How do you know I can handle it?
Look, I'm not an idiot. And with a resume like this, you've probably had offers from some of the top firms.
Well, there's been interest.
And some of those offers are probably hard to resist. But look around. In a crazy way, this is what the law is supposed to be about. And there are people who need you.
Well, I might be interested. What's the pay?
And another thing. I need you to promise me that you can give this office every waking minute of your free time.
I can't do that.
We'll take whatever you can spare.
Hey,
Hey,
how'd it go with Phoebe's teacher today?
you know, Linda, diplomacy's always the key.
Will Phoebe be able to go back to school tomorrow?
Tomorrow might be a little soon. She'll be okay. I'll fill you in later. How'd it go with you today?
Well, it all comes down to a decision.
Uh-huh.
What kind of law do I really want to practice? I got some nice offers from some very prestigious firms.
Mhm.
One offered me $25 an hour.
Do I hear steel drums?
But I think I'm going to go with legal aid.
It's fine. Does it pay the same?
Salary's a little less, but I'll get to do so much more.
How much less?
And another thing. The people there really need me.
How much less?
About 100%.
So you'll be making nothing?
Actually, I gave them $20. They were a little low on supplies, and I bought everybody lunch.
So I guess I should hold off on that call to the travel agent.
Hey, Marty.
Hey, you got your old ball.
Yeah, stopped by the house, saw Doris.
So, how'd it go?
Well, I gotta say, I'm worried about her. You know, she's pretty broken up, clinging pretty tight. But, you know, she's young. She'll make it through this. She just gotta start learning to fend for herself, you know?
Yeah, I guess she does.
I can't believe you came all this way just to see me.
What can I say? I missed you.
This car, it's so incredible.
Well, the hauling business is really taking off.
Come on, Vinny, go faster. Give me a thrill.
Well, all right.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.